Transfer News Live updates all the latest gossip and rumours involving Europe's top clubs. Wednesday, January 17. Liverpool done deal 14:53. Liverpool have sent Marko Grujic on loan to Cardiff. Grujic, 21, joined the Reds from Red Star Belgrade in 2016. He has made just a handful of appearances for Jurgen Klopp's men. The midfielder said, "This is perhaps the breakthrough moment of my career. I know that I've been given a great chance to play for the next 6 months in a big club. Thanks to Mr. Klopp for all he has done for me. He has been encouraging me for so many months. I hope to help Cardiff win promotion to the Premier League." Sanchez agrees deal 14:38. Some breaking news coming out of Manchester. Alexis Sanchez has agreed a staggering 4.5-year deal to join Manchester United. The Chilean will earn £14 million each year after tax. The Telegraph claimed the agreement pushes along his move from Arsenal, although the deal is yet to be signed. All that is left to sort out is Henrik Mkhitaryan's move the other way. Getty. Alexis Sanchez has agreed a contract with Man Utd that will run until 202,213-49. Manchester Airport have waded in on the Alexis Sanchez transfer saga. Manchester United are expected to sign Sanchez, who could rock up at the airport on a private jet anytime soon. Plenty of players are snapped at airports as they make their way to clubs to discuss terms. And a fan jokingly asked Manchester Airport's official Twitter account if they had spotted the Chilean. The reply stated, "We've got our eyes peeled." Sick winking emoji. Zidane on Ronaldo. 13:37. Real Madrid manager Zinedine Zidane has dodged questions about Cristiano Ronaldo's future. Ronaldo is said to be keen on ending his Real Madrid stint. Zidane said, "We know that people can talk and debate outside, but inside Cristiano must just think about playing, as he has always done, and I just want to talk about this, what he can bring to the team on the pitch, nothing else." Twitter. Manchester Airport say they are on the lookout for Alexis Sanchez. Getty. Cristiano Ronaldo wants to leave Real Madrid. 13:00. With just 2 weeks left of the January transfer window, some Premier League sides could be busy bringing in some reinforcements for the second half of the season. Manchester United are close to signing Alexis Sanchez, while Arsenal are eyeing a move for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as his replacement, but which players are the bookies backing to secure a January move? Click here to find out. Arsenal stars demand Sanchez exit. 12:50. Members of the Arsenal squad want Alexis Sanchez out of the club before they face Crystal Palace this weekend. Evening Standard claim players at Arsenal feel the transfer saga is dragging on and want the issue to be resolved this week. Sanchez's proposed move to Manchester United is being held up. Henrik Mkhitaryan, who is only prepared to leave Old Trafford if he gets the contract he wants from Arsenal. Man United preparing Sanchez medical. 12:25. If you're just joining us, the latest is thus. United are still confident of signing Alexis Sanchez but are waiting on Henrik Mkhitaryan to agree a financial package. The club are remaining positive this will be done this week and have put plans in place for Sanchez to have his medical. Real Madrid want to sign Robert Lewandowski. Right. 12:00. Manchester United fans are desperate for the club to announce the signing of Sanchez. The Chilean's move to Old Trafford is being held up by Henrik Mkhitaryan as he is yet to agree terms with Arsenal. However, that hasn't stopped Red Devils fans from urging the club to announce the signing of Sanchez. Click here to see what they've been saying. Real Madrid triple swoop. 11:30. Real Madrid president Florentino Perez wants to fund a new strike force at the Bernabeu that includes Eden Hazard. Perez is said to be preparing for life without Cristiano Ronaldo, Karim Benzema and Gareth Bale. All three men have been linked with moves away from Los Blancos. And Spanish newspaper Marca claim Real could complete a staggering triple swoop in the summer to overhaul their forward unit. It is claimed Chelsea star Hazard will be targeted alongside PSG's Neymar and Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich. And the deal may not prove as costly as some may think, with Perez confident he can earn big money from selling Ronaldo, Bale and Benzema. 10:36. Andy Carroll's odds on joining Chelsea have been slashed again. West Ham striker Carroll is said to have had his head turned by interest from the Blues. And bookmakers Coral have cut the forward's price from 8 to 13 to just 2 to 5 for him to join Chelsea. If a deal were to go through, it would likely be on loan. Henrik likes Arsenal. 9:28. Henrik Mkhitaryan has always been an Arsenal fan. That's what the Armenian said in a 2009 UEFA interview. "My favorite team is Arsenal," the Armenian said. "I like their attacking play and fast style. Moreover, Arsene Wenger puts faith in young players while demanding results at the same time. I like that and want to play there one day." Well, Henrik, the ball is in your court. Batshuayi and Aubameyang transfers 8:20. Borussia Dortmund are plotting a sensational move for Chelsea striker Michy Batshuayi as a replacement for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, if the Gabon star joins Arsenal. Arsenal are in talks with Dortmund over a deal for Aubameyang this month. The Gunners themselves are desperate to sign a replacement striker if Alexis Sanchez completes his move to Manchester United. And Chelsea are ready to offload Batshuayi. That is according to German newspaper Bild, who claim Aubameyang's move to Arsenal should be completed in the coming days. Chelsea themselves were interested in landing Sanchez but could find themselves one striker light after this transfer window. First, though, United need to sign Sanchez. Only then will Arsenal push for Aubameyang, with Batshuayi then lined up to head to the Bundesliga. Sevilla are also interested in the Belgian. Get Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang will join Arsenal, with Michy Batshuayi heading to Dortmund. 7:48. Manchester United are ready to announce Jose Mourinho's new contract just as soon as the manager signs it. United have offered Mourinho a new deal that will run until 2021. He is midway through the 3-year contract he signed in 2016. Mourinho is yet to pen the deal, but the men claim an announcement is due as soon as everything is signed. The Red Devils board are confident the negotiations will be done with soon. Newcastle takeover off. 7:23. Rafael Benitez will have to rely on Mike Ashley in the transfer window after the Newcastle boss ended takeover talks yesterday. Ashley will not seek to businesswoman Amanda Staveley. The Toon owner had upped his value of the club above £300 million, and Staveley would not match the figure. Ashley has called the talks a complete waste of time, and Benitez will now hope he focuses on bolstering his ailing squad. Newcastle sit 15th in the Premier League, 3 points above the relegation zone. Ian Wright on Theo Walcott. Arsenal exit. 6 o'clock. Ian Wright has had a pop at Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger over Theo Walcott's departure. Wenger has come under pressure after a series of poor results, including the shock FA Cup exit to Nottingham Forest earlier this month. With signs of discontent growing at the Gunners, Wenger and his men could miss out on a top 4 finish this season. And Arsenal legend turned pundit Wright thinks Walcott has been held back by Wenger. The talk is that Arsene Wenger doesn't improve players. Wright told Sky Sports the debate. Theo is the same player as when he joined. He's just older. Getty. Arsenal and Everton are close to agreeing Theo Walcott's transfer. 5:30. Bordeaux boss Jocelyn Gourvenec has hinted Liverpool could hijack Arsenal's move for Malcolm. One player linked with a move to the Emirates has been 20-year-old Malcolm from Bordeaux. Arsenal have already held talks with Malcolm's representatives, but it seems they aren't the only team from the Premier League interested in his signature. If he's asking questions and he still manages to make assists or score goals, it'll be fine, Gourvenec said. If Liverpool want you to work for them tomorrow, you'd go. Manchester United set for battle to sign Lucas. 3:30. Manchester United could be set to battle with Napoli for the signing of Lucas Moura. That's according to Gianluca Di Marzio, who has claimed the Serie A side will turn their attention to Lucas should they fail to sign Simone Verdi. The Brazilian has fallen down the pecking order in Paris following the arrivals of Kylian Mbappé and Neymar in the summer. And PSG are willing to cash in on Lucas this month, although reports in recent weeks have suggested United were hopeful of securing a loan deal for the winger. Getty. Chelsea could move for West Ham striker Andy Carroll. 2:30. West Ham have reportedly placed a key demand on Chelsea in order for them to sign Andy Carroll. Reports surfaced on Monday suggesting the Blues will only sign the 29-year-old on a loan deal. However, new claims have suggested that the West London outfit are eager to strike a permanent deal for Carroll, but have supposedly been set at £20 million asking price. And now, according to The Sun, West Ham have set a condition for a transfer for Carroll to Chelsea being completed. It is said they will only sanction a move if they can get Batshuayi in return. Tony Cottee on Riyad Mahrez move to Liverpool. 1:30. Tony Cottee has urged Liverpool to reinvest the money from the sale of Philippe Coutinho wisely, but insists a deal for Riyad Mahrez isn't necessary. Liverpool have been left with a huge void to fill after selling Coutinho for £142 million to Barcelona. But former West Ham striker turned pundit Cotti thinks Liverpool need to strengthen in other areas and don't need Mahrez. If Mahrez is available at the right price, then they should snap him up, but Liverpool's attack is already outstanding. Cotti told Sporting Bet, "It's the defence which will cost them competing for trophies when it really counts, so I would prioritise a new goalkeeper and perhaps another central defender. Real Madrid willing to let Ronaldo leave. 0:30 Real Madrid are willing to let Cristiano Ronaldo leave and want to see Man United fight PSG for his signature." That's according to Sky Sports pundit Guillem Balagué. He said, "Ronaldo's message is he wants to leave, and it appears Real Madrid will be willing to let him go. However, Real would love to see a fight between PSG and Manchester United, but the situation is more complicated than simply being interested in the player. To add to a net annual salary demand of around £44 million, Real would also demand around £89 million for Ronaldo, which is an almighty expense for a player who would arrive aged 33. Here's United's conundrum: the club cannot show a lack of interest if it is confirmed that Ronaldo is on the market. But the huge amount of money his transfer would demand cannot be justified. Saturday, December 30, 2017. Where could Cristiano Ronaldo go next? Odds by Paddy Power. Tuesday, January 16. Aubameyang hands in transfer request. 23:30 Arsenal have been handed a huge boost in the pursuit of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, as the Borussia Dortmund star has reportedly handed in a transfer request. The Gunners' main focus is to clinch a deal to bring Aubameyang to the Premier League, with Alexis Sanchez set to leave the club this week. The Gabon international was left out Dortmund's squad for the game against Wolfsburg at the weekend due to disciplinary problems. A German publication Bild claim Aubameyang has put in a transfer request to push through a move away from the Bundesliga outfit. Arsenal's new recruitment chief Sven Mislintat is reportedly attempting to broker a deal for Aubameyang, having worked with him at Dortmund. Vidal transfer frenzy. 22:30 Alexis Sanchez may not be the only player joining Manchester United this month, with reports claiming Barcelona star Alexis Vidal is in talks with clubs from Manchester and Liverpool. Manchester United are nearing a deal for Arsenal forward Sanchez, with the Chilean international expected to become the best paid player in the club's history. Reports have claimed the Red Devils will pay him £350,000 a week, as well as giving him the famous number 7 shirt, which has been left vacant since Memphis Depay's move to Lyon last January. And Spanish publication Estadio Deportivo says Sanchez may not be the only player ending up at United. It is said Barcelona star Vidal is in talks with clubs from Liverpool and Manchester, meaning the Red Devils are in with a shout of landing the former Sevilla man. Mino Raiola savaged by both Man United and Arsenal fans. 22:15 Mino Raiola is getting hammered online by Manchester United and Arsenal fans who think the agent is holding up transfers involving Alexis Sanchez and Henrik Mkhitaryan. Raiola was responsible for Mkhitaryan moving to Old Trafford from Borussia Dortmund and also brokered deals for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Paul Pogba and Romelu Lukaku over the past 18 months. Now the 50-year-old is said to be slowing down the latest deal involving Sanchez and Mkhitaryan, with Raiola insisting the United winger holds all the cards in any swap deal. Take a look through the gallery here to see Manchester United and Arsenal fans discuss Mino Raiola's role. Getty transfer news. Alexis Vidal is in talks with clubs from Manchester and Liverpool. 2200 Manchester United are set to announce a new contract for Jose Mourinho, reports say. Mourinho has been a huge hit at Manchester United since replacing Louis van Gaal in the summer of 2016. The club won the Community Shield, EFL Cup and Europa League, but, despite those achievements, Mourinho's future has recently been plunged into doubt. Reports have claimed he is keen on the PSG job, with the League One giants set to axe Unai Emery at the end of the season, regardless of how they fare. But the National say Manchester United are set to announce a new contract for Mourinho. Black Cats agree deal for Woodburn. 21:45 Sunderland have agreed a deal with Liverpool for Ben Woodburn, it has been claimed. Chris Coleman hopes to add the 18-year-old forward to his squad, but Jurgen Klopp is refusing to rubber stamp the loan move for the time being, according to the Daily Mail. The Liverpool boss is assessing his attacking options after seeing Philippe Coutinho head to Barcelona in a £142 million switch. Woodburn's development has been stunted by his lack of football in recent months. The Wales international, who became Liverpool's youngest goalscorer in 2016, has made just one appearance this term. Chelsea make Andy Carroll approach 21:15. Chelsea have intensified their interest in West Ham striker Andy Carroll, reports claim. The Blues were thought to be planning to offer the forward an opportunity to move to Stamford Bridge on a 6-month loan deal. And according to the Telegraph, they've now formalised their interest by making an official approach. West Ham are unwilling to sanction a temporary deal, which suggests the Premier League champions want to discuss a permanent switch. Chelsea have intensified their interest in West Ham striker Andy Carroll. 2100. Theo Walcott was on Merseyside today as Everton moved to tie up a £25 million deal to sign him from Arsenal. Everton have made speedy progress in talks with the Gunners to get a deal towards the line, with the finer points of the agreement being hammered out for the England forward who started his medical during the afternoon. Arsenal is set to receive an initial fee of £20 million for Walcott, with the rest in performance-related add-ons. The move will bring to an end his 12-year stay at Arsenal, during which he scored 108 goals in 397 appearances. Nelson transfer risk. 2015. Arsenal are in the process of losing star man Alexis Sanchez to rivals Manchester United this month. And the Daily Mail claimed the North London club could soon have another departure on their hands. Reiss Nelson. The report says the 18-year-old, who is out of contract next year, is beginning to attract interest from Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. The winger is said to have had no contact with Arsenal regarding a contract extension, meaning he could be poached for nothing next summer. Sanchez should choose United. 2000. A former Chelsea midfielder Craig Burley has urged Alexis Sanchez to choose Manchester United over Chelsea or Manchester City. It'd go to Man Utd. Burley said on where Sanchez should go. He said, "If I had the choice of those two, even though we've been critical of Mourinho, it's such a big club, they're going to spend money. They will go again in the summer transfer window in my opinion. I think he would go into Man United and completely enhance the team." Craig Burley has urged Alexis Sanchez to choose Manchester United over Chelsea or Manchester City. 1945. Swansea are in talks with Atletico Madrid over potential transfers for France striker Kevin Gameiro and Argentina midfielder Nicolas Gaetan. Wales Online report. New boss Carlos Carvalho arrived tasked with keeping the club in the Premier League, and beefing up forward reinforcements is reported to be a priority. West Ham duo Diafra Sakho and Andre Ayew are reported to have been targets when the transfer season got underway, although the interest is said to have waned. Mike Ashley ends takeover talks. 1930. Newcastle owner Mike Ashley has ended takeover talks with prospective buyer Amanda Staveley. Ashley, who put the club up for sale in October, had been engaged through his representatives with Staveley's PCP Capital Partners in a bid to thrash out a deal for the club he has owned for more than a decade. However, it emerged this evening that he had finally lost patience and ended negotiations. A source close to Ashley said, "It's only right to let the fans know that there is no deal on the table or even under discussion with Amanda Staveley and PCP." Attempts to reach a deal with Amanda Staveley and PCP have proved to be exhausting, frustrating and a complete waste of time. Oblak chase. 1915. Liverpool are reportedly confident they can sign Atletico Madrid goalkeeper Jan Oblak at the end of the season. The Liverpool Echo say Jurgen Klopp's side are confident of getting a deal done for two big reasons. The first is because Liverpool reckon Atletico are a side in transition. Diego Simeone's side brought Diego Costa back from Chelsea in the summer in a huge transfer deal. But Atletico could wave goodbye to several players at the end of the current campaign, particularly if they fail to secure any silverware. Oblak's release clause has also given Liverpool hope of snapping him up. All the Reds need to do is cough up £90 million to get a deal over the line. Liverpool are confident they can sign Atletico Madrid goalkeeper Jan Oblak. 1845. Manchester United have recalled left-back Cameron Borthwick-Jackson from his loan at Leeds, the Championship club have announced. The 23-year-old was due to spend the whole season at Elland Road after switching from Old Trafford last summer but played in just 6 games. Only one of Borthwick Jackson's appearances came in the Championship and the arrangement has now been cancelled. A lead statement read, "We would like to thank Cameron for his efforts during his time at the club." Wenger calls Mike Dean a disgrace. 1830, Arsene Wenger barged into the officials' dressing room after Arsenal's 1-1 draw at West Brom and called referee Mike Dean not honest and a disgrace, the Football Association has revealed. The Arsenal manager was angered by Dean's decision to give West Brom a late penalty when the official adjudged Callum Chambers to have handled Kieran Gibbs-Cross in the New Year's Eve clash. An independent disciplinary hearing on January 5 gave Wenger a 3-game touchline ban and £40,000 fine for the incident, but the panel's written reasons were only published today. Sanchez to make Man United debut on Saturday. 1800, Manchester United are on the brink of landing Alexis Sanchez in a £65 million deal that will see Henrik Mkhitaryan move to Arsenal. Sanchez is expected to arrive at Old Trafford within the next 48 hours and could even make his debut at Burnley this weekend. United will pay £25 million cash to Arsenal and include Mkhitaryan as part of the deal. They will then hand Sanchez a huge signing-on fee of £25 million, while agent Fernando Filicevic will bank £5 million. Arsenal, meanwhile, are already starting to prepare for life without the Chilean sensation. They're closing in on a deal for Mkhitaryan, while reports today surfaced that Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has agreed personal terms with the Gunners. Getty transfer news. Barcelona are worried about Alexis Sanchez's potential move to Manchester United. 1725, Tottenham could swoop for £20 million, rated Norwich City midfielder James Maddison. The Championship side are reluctant to sell the 21-year-old but could sanction a sale if the demands are met, according to the Evening Standard. The two clubs are on good terms after a loan deal was struck for Marcus Edwards to move Carrow Road for the rest of the campaign. Spurs could sign Maddison this month before loaning him back to Norwich, in a similar fashion to the swoop for Dele Alli in 2015. Cristiano Ronaldo for free. 1700, Manchester United have held talks about potentially signing Real Madrid star Cristiano Ronaldo for free. Ronaldo wants to leave Real Madrid for Manchester United, having grown disillusioned with life in Spain, and the Daily Mail say Manchester United have held talks about signing Ronaldo from Real Madrid on a free. Ronaldo's form on the pitch may be waning, but off it, he remains one of the biggest marketable tools in football. Even though he has struggled for consistency this season, Real believe he is worth keeping for shirt sales alone. As a result, the La Liga giants will make sure what if Ronaldo leaves. They receive a huge transfer fee in return. And the Daily Mail say United may have to face paying whatever Real want if they are to bring the player back to Old Trafford. Walcott undergoing his Everton medical. 1645, Arsenal winger Theo Walcott is undergoing a medical with Everton. The England international was seen entering the club's training ground, Finch Farm, earlier this afternoon ahead of his proposed move from Arsenal. It's believed the Toffees will pay an initial £20 million for the 28-year-old, who has scored 108 goals in 397 appearances for Arsenal. Express Sport understand Walcott has already signed on the dotted line at Goodison Park, with an official announcement from both clubs imminent. Monday, January 15, 2018. 1630, Borussia Dortmund boss Peter Stoger has claimed he has no intention of selling Arsenal target Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang in January. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has been linked with a move to Arsenal as the North London club prepare for the imminent departure of Alexis Sanchez. Aubameyang has been tipped to leave the German side in recent weeks following a string of disciplinary problems this season. However, Dortmund boss Peter Stoger has claimed 28-year-old will not be sold and is very much part of his plans going forward. When asked if Aubameyang would be staying, Stoger replied, "For me it is just logical. I expect everything to be as it was. He is a player of BVB, he trains and he is in our plans for the upcoming match." Alexis Sanchez to Man United. Barcelona worried about Arsenal. 1615, Barcelona are worried about Alexis Sanchez's potential move to Manchester United, according to reports. Spanish outlet Don Balón claimed that Sanchez's impending move to Old Trafford has not sat well with former club Barcelona, and that is because they feel City may turn their attentions to Atletico Madrid star Antoine Griezmann. Pep Guardiola is reportedly a huge admirer of Griezmann, and with Sanchez likely to move to Old Trafford, City may try to land the Frenchman instead. And Don Balance say Barcelona are worried about missing out on the Atletico striker. Liverpool join Malcolm race. Bordeaux manager 1600. Liverpool have entered the race to sign Brazilian sensation Malcolm, according to Bordeaux manager Jocelyn Gourvenic. Malcolm, 20, has emerged as a likely candidate to join Arsenal when Sanchez leaves, with a £45 million deal possible in the coming days, Express Sport understands. Club president Stefan Martin insists the talented 20-year-old will not be sold midway through the season. But the Evening Standard claim Malcolm's representatives have already travelled to London to discuss potential deal. If Liverpool want you to work for them tomorrow, you'd go, Gourvenic explained. I'm a coach. You'd like to be able to count on Malcolm. Malcolm has to help us. I can't deny that help's being followed by a lot of people. With Malcolm, I go from day to day.